Hi everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is really critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just take a little bit in of this at a time and continue to attend these webinars, you're going to be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to go over is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started. I'm going to show you how to get help or assistance at IBO. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 advertising that you can use, 200 IBO credits that you can redeem to use for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here, right? We want that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, you are in the absolute right place at the right time. There is no better marketing platform on the internet than IBOtoolbox. So get something to drink, sit back, relax, take some notes, and just absorb as much of this as you can. I know it's hard when you're on the internet and you're marketing and there's just so much out there. We tend to get a little bit overloaded with information. Well, again, if you just take in little bits and pieces of this, there's plenty of resources on the platform where you can go back and review this. The webinar is being recorded. That's why I was a few minutes late. GoToWebinar played a trick on me and they hid the recording button, so I had to find it again. So there's plenty of opportunity to go back and review the webinars, and they're all up on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel, so you can review them. And I'll have this one up probably a half an hour after the webinar's over. So lots of good information. The other thing that I wanted to tell you is we're going to cover an advanced training topic. And tonight, because we're starting a new year and I want you guys to all get a fresh start and just really get all in with your business here, I want to go over, or what I'm going to share with you is the big secret to success with IBOtoolbox. And you are just going to be amazed when you hear what a simple thing it is to be successful at IBOtoolbox, what it entails, okay? It's not earth-shattering. I'm sure you can work it into your busy schedule, and it's just really, really simple to do that will make sure that you're successful with your business on IBOtoolbox. There's no big, there's no magic pill or there's no magic little thing. It's just something that's very, very simple that you're going to be amazed when we go over it. Anyways, but you got to hold on for a little bit. Webinars are held twice weekly, on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to invite your team and invite guests. Let me help show them how powerful this platform is. When you offer something of value such as IBOtoolbox, that's always going to break down the wall. And there's not, you get two marketers in a room and it comes down to who believes in their business more, or who can, hold out longer than the other one, and just constantly, my business is better because of this, that, or the other thing. And when you offer them IBOtoolbox, which every single marketer needs, they're going to like that, and then you're able to build that business relationship with them. So don't keep IBOtoolbox a secret. Definitely want to get your team on here and invite other fellow marketers. If you have not done so, make sure that you go over to Twitter and Facebook and follow IBOtoolbox on Twitter and give them a like on Facebook. You want to do that because every single day of the week there is something going on at IBOtoolbox. On Sundays, we've got the newsletter that's published. That newsletter will give you lots of good information about what's happening at IBOtoolbox. There's training in it. There's all kinds of good stuff. There's testimonials. I'm always looking for testimonials. There's an area where you can send in your testimonial. If you feel like you want to contribute to the newsletter, that would be awesome. You can do an article, and the criteria is right here on the newsletter. You also get 500 credits that I'll transfer over to you if you send me an article that I can use on IBOtoolbox. Has to be about IBOtoolbox, okay? So I kind of got off on a tangent here, but I just want to give you an idea of what you can do at IBOtoolbox to earn some credits. So you earn credits for reading the newsletter, and it's published every Sunday at 1 p.m. At 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I had to think about that for a minute. I'm in Central Standard Time in the polar vortex of Chicago. It's really cold here right now. Okay, so you get a credit code, so definitely go and read the newsletter and get some information, get some training, and redeem the credit code. On Mondays are Double Dose Monday, and IBOtoolbox will send an email to the email that's associated with your IBOtoolbox account. That email is going to have a credit code for IBO Exchange, which is IBOtoolbox's social media traffic exchange. So you'll have a code to redeem for that platform, and they'll also give you a code to redeem for IBOtoolbox. So definitely want to make sure that you scour your email on Mondays for Double Dose Monday. On Tuesday is Twitter Tuesday. You want to head over to IBOtoolbox's Twitter page and pick up the code that the IBOtoolbox admins will tweet. On Wednesday, you want to show up for the webinar at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will issue that code at the end of the webinar. On Thursday is Facebook Thursday, so you want to head over to the Facebook page, IBOtoolbox's Facebook page, for that code. And then Friday is Help Desk Friday. The Help Desk is where you can get all kinds of resources, training videos, FAQs, knowledge base, all kinds of stuff. A link to the latest recorded webinar so that you can learn how to use the platform. So that's one resource to get some help. And you can get that credit code on Friday by checking your email, again, the one that's associated with your IBOtoolbox account. Saturday, we have the webinar at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you want to make sure to attend that and earn 200 credits for attending. Now, here's a tip. If you were to invite your team to these webinars and everybody gets 200 credits that they can redeem for advertising, think of the exposure your business is going to get. Now, you can run listing ads and you can run banner ads on the platform and the other family of websites. You can run banner and listing ads. So it's definitely worth collecting those credits and getting your team here and getting them on IBOtoolbox so they can take advantage of those free credits. Now, you also have the opportunity to purchase credits. By purchasing credits, it's a great way to give back to a platform that does so much for us marketers. IBOtoolbox is free for us to use, for us network marketers to use, but it's not free to operate. A platform of this magnitude can cost thousands of dollars each month to operate. So anything that we can do to help support IBOtoolbox, to give back to them, will help keep IBOtoolbox free for all of us. So really consider that. The minimum credit purchase is only $10, and you can find out more about credits in the Credit Center. Okay, so that's it. That's all that I wanted to go over with you. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to give you a little bit of an intro to IBOtoolbox so that you understand how powerful this platform is, and then I'm going to walk you through, and we'll go through some of the areas and get you off to a fast start. If you're brand new, you're going to learn how to set up your profile and get off, hit the ground running. If you've been a veteran member, hopefully you're going to learn something new. I'm pretty sure you will, that you did not know already. So stick with me. Again, we'll issue that credit code at the end. It's well worth spending 30 to 45 minutes getting new information, or maybe not so new, but refreshing or refresher course on IBOtoolbox. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, I am an IBOtoolbox member just like you. I've been here at IBO for just about 4 years now, and in addition to hosting these webinars, I'm the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, and I also do training videos for the site. But I'm also a business owner just like you. What I do is I create professional design banner graphics. I do IBO social customization for your front page. I do splash pages. I do all kinds of graphics. And I have a special for you IBO members. It's called the IBO Starter Pack. And incidentally, IBO stands for Independent Business Owners. So that's us, you guys. We are independent business owners. So everything that is created here at IBOtoolbox is for us in mind. So all the tools, all the resources, all of that is for us. So my IBO Starter Pack includes a professional design graphic, 500 IBO credits directly transferred to your IBOtoolbox account, free setup and activation, free hosting. Whatever I design for you, I'm going to host for you for free on my servers, and you can use that graphic anywhere you want on the internet. It's yours. You own it. So you can put it anywhere you want. And you can order as many of these IBO starter packs as you'd like. I have members that come back and order dozens of them from me. So constantly keeping it fresh, that's one of the keys to success. Being an internet marketer is you want to keep things fresh. When you've got so many people promoting the same business, you want to make sure that you stand out and you get noticed. And one of the ways to do that is with unique professional design banner graphics. To get to my site, you can go to my ibosocial.com/IBO trainer site, and you can click on where it says click here to order your IBO starter pack. Pop-out order form opens up. I need your name, your email, whatever email you put in. Make sure you check it, because that's where I'm going to send the proof to approve your banner. And it's also the email that I'm going to use if I have questions. One quick thing that I want to mention, you guys, if you are new to this industry, make sure, do yourself a favor and make sure you go get a Gmail account, okay? You guys that are using the Comcast, the AOLs, the Yahoos, the Hotmail, lots of stuff gets blocked from them. And so you really want to make sure that everything gets through. So do yourself a favor, go get a free Gmail account, and it works real good for internet marketers. And then I need the business opportunity website that you are promoting. What I'm looking for here is your unique affiliate URL, not the main company link. I want, when somebody clicks on that banner that I designed for you, I want them to go to your affiliate site so that you get credit for referring them or credit for a product purchase. And then optional details, what I'm looking for here is if you have a specific color in mind, you want a picture of something specific, you have specific text that you want me to put on your banner, then you need to let me know, because I can't read your mind. If you don't know what you want, that's perfectly fine. I'm sure that I can design something that you'll be extremely happy with and you'll get results. So make sure to check that out. And then just choose your package here. Pay special attention to the Business Builder Starter Packs. What it includes is purchase any 728 static or animated banner, and you get a free 468 by 60 duplicate banner, the exact same banner. So you're getting 2 banners for the price of 1. Great deal. Plus I'll throw in 1,000 IBO credits. And of course, free ad setup and activation and hosting for both banners are included. So take advantage of that. The other way that you can get to my site is you can go to IBOtoolbox and you can click on my advertising. Oh, and that's gone now. There was a banner here. I forgot. It's gone. But as long as we're here, I definitely want to tell you guys about IBO banners, because this is IBOtoolbox's newest platform, and I'm super duper excited about it. So I'm going to click here and want to show you about this, or show you this site, because this site has I'm sure the largest banner library on the internet. There's banners for probably close to 75 different companies in here, all professionally designed, and you can search for them by searching by company name or search terms, so they're all searchable. You get unlimited banner hosting with this, or graphic hosting, and there's also a banner maker or a banner builder. It's called the IBO Banner Creator. So definitely check it out. Take your 7-day free trial. Something exciting is coming up for IBO banners that I know you guys are going to be all over but I can't let on what that might be, but you're going to love it. So it's already hit right now. IBO Banners has only been around for a week, and the response has been phenomenal. So definitely take that 7-day free trial and consider subscribing to it monthly, because it's a great tool. There's templates back there. And there's within the banner maker, and you can design some really professional looking graphics. And the good news is that you don't have to figure out any complicated program like Paint or GIMP that takes forever to learn. It's just super duper complicated, and then you design your banner and you don't have anywhere to host it, right? All of that's taken care of at IBO Banners. Professional graphics within the banner maker. You can upload your own. Great way to brand your own team, put a name on there, a website, your picture, whatever. The sky is the limit. You can create any size banner you want and host it here at IBO Banners. So definitely check it out. And then there's probably close to 1,000 banners in the banner library. So there's a lot to choose from. And if you don't find what you're looking for, a specific company, maybe it's a brand new company and I haven't made a banner for it yet, then just do a help ticket and let me know, and I'll do my best to getting some of those banners made up for you for that company. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it. But guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no packages, levels, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members at IBOtoolbox have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted website. IBOtoolbox averages over 250,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO. Your press releases, your videos that you've posted or published, your comments, your wall posts, they all get indexed. But it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of the daily traffic that IBOtoolbox receives is non-member traffic. You guys, this is the best kind of traffic there is. It's called true search organic traffic, meaning that they have went to Google, Yahoo, or Bing, and they've put in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press releases or posted on the wall or commented. So they're finding you, so you have became the hunted instead of hunting for people to get to your website. So it's very, very cool. And I don't know how IBOtoolbox does it, how they get our press releases ranked up there high on the search engines. I don't know anything about SEO. I don't want to know anything about SEO because it's way too complicated. I want to spend my time building relationships with you guys, business relationships, and creating my banners and doing what I do best and what I enjoy. And I'm going to let IBOtoolbox do all the heavy lifting. And I'd highly recommend that you do that too. IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every featured tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBOtoolbox is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other marketers first, based on everything that you do at IBOtoolbox, writing your press releases, completing your profile, posting on the wall, sharing a link to your business, whatever it might be. That allows the other members and visitors to get to know, like, and trust you. And that's really key. We are in the business of relationship marketing. So that's what you need to be doing. You need to be building those relationships. Gone are the days of in-your-face marketing and join me here type of environment. IBOtoolbox is not that kind of environment. In fact, it's frowned on when members send other members chats or messages with links in it. I mean, here's a great example, and I'm not going to mention any names, and I hope this person's not offended, but honestly, he probably doesn't know any better. But so I just accepted an associate request today, and I actually think, and I'm not sure, but I actually think that I've accepted his request before, and then I removed him as an associate. And now I remember why, because immediately after I accept his request to associate, he sends me a message with, I kid you not, probably 20 different links to different businesses. And that is just the wrong thing to do, okay? Because if you go to somebody's profile just simply by clicking on their name, and I'm going to go ahead and click on our Member of the Day, Marion's name up here. If you click on their name, it's going to open up their member viewer, IBO member viewer. And so you can see all kinds of things about that person. And there's also a link down here to view their profile. So instead of just sending Miriam a message and spamming her with all of my business links, I could go and I could view her profile simply by clicking on it, and I can see, oh, Miriam's in Wake Up Now. She's in Live Life Empowered with, I don't know what this is, but anyways, Prosperity Team Difference. And she's also got her own banner up here, which is really important to have on your IBO social profile page. So I can see she's part of the affiliate funnel. So I could click, shouldn't have this clickable, but I think there's a link here. Yeah, and that's not clickable anyways either. Sorry, not anyways. But I could click on her banner here, and that could take me here. I could also click on these different tabs up here to find out more about her, like her businesses. I could see, oh, okay, here's Living Wealthy, her Empower blog. Here's something called Core 4, and I could see what that's all about. The 100-Day Challenge, there's a website here. I could click on that to see what that's all about. You've got Simple Freedom, you've got Wake Up Now, and you've got Mind Movies. So I could find out all about Miriam. There's really no need for her to send me all of these links to all of these businesses here, and because I can go and check it out, and then it's not so invasive. It's not so in your face. And again, here's some links here that I could also click on. So what I'm trying to say to you is I could go and check out her press releases, her videos, and all of that stuff. So realize that when you're doing that, when you're posting on the wall, you can find out about people because you can read their posts and go to their links that they've shown up here. All right, so great way to get extra exposure just by posting on the wall here. And every time you write a press release, there's going to be a post that goes out on your behalf saying what the name of the press release is, titled, and a link to view the press release. So again, there's no need to send anybody links or, you know, all the links to your business opportunities, because they can go and check you out and get that information from your profile. And now if you're not associated with them, like I'm not associated with Diane, I could simply send a request because it says that I'm not associated. And I know I went over this on Saturday's, but Saturday's webinar, but real quick, as you can see with this one, because I'm not associated, I can only have two options here. I can still see all of this, and I can follow her on her social networks if I want, but I can't send her a message, and I can't give her credits, but I can still view her profile. But I'm going to change that. I'm going to send her a request, and then it'll say pending member. Okay, so that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea. So I just want you to realize it. And honestly, again, I know that a lot of you don't realize that. You're new to this industry and you're excited about your business, right? So you maybe see somebody else that sends you some links and you think that it's okay. Well, it's really kind of spammy. So don't do that. And in fact, when you go to send a message, it will tell you, and I'll just show you this real quick. It'll encourage you not to use the message system to send links. Do not spam your associates with your opportunities. If you spam them, they will unassociate with you and you will no longer be able to communicate with them. So don't run it before it gets started, okay? Build those relationships and build them correctly. Okay, so before we go over all of this, I want to just give you an idea. I told you at the beginning of the webinar that I was going to tell you or give you the big secret to being successful at IBOtoolbox. And if you're successful at IBOtoolbox, you're going to be successful in your business. Why? Well, lean in closely because I'm only going to say this once, and you're going to be surprised if you don't know this already. But the best way to be successful is to just participate at IBOtoolbox, okay? I want you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, similar to the back office of your network marketing company, because that's really what it is. It's where you're going to do all of your information here. You're going to edit your profile. You're going to set up your advertising. You're going to send messages to your associates, and I would highly recommend a welcome message. New associates, send a request to associate with them, and then send them helpful information. I do have a message that I send to all new associates, and if you want that message so that you can see what I'm talking about, just send me a message through IBOtoolbox, and I'll get it to you as soon as I can. Okay, don't send them a message saying, hey, nice to meet you, check out my business because it's the best business ever. Don't do that, okay? They can get that information on your profile, and they can click on your name and go to your profile, so don't do that. All right, just welcome them, give them some good, helpful information about IBOtoolbox. They'll thank you for it. Anyways, this is under site navigation is where you do all your work. The dashboard is right here. That's where you're going to post on the wall. You're going to comment on other members' posts. You're going to participate, in other words, by participating in IBO Spirit by sharing other members' posts with your other social networks. You're going to like the posts that you see, and that'll put the post back up to the top when you comment and you share, okay? And when you tell them you shared it, okay? So then it'll move that post back up to the top. Let me give you a great idea here, or a great example, not a great idea. Okay, so I'm just going to like Steve's post here, and I'm going to comment, and I'm just going to put back to the top. back to the top, Steve. And then I'm going to submit the comment, and then that post was actually kind of down the wall. So the wall is going to refresh, and then you're going to see it back up here at the top. Okay, so now Steve is going to get more exposure for this post because it went back up to the top, and now it's going to travel its way down the wall again. And the same thing with when you comment on this using, or comment on a press release or a video. Once you go to the press release and you make your comment, wherever it is here, scroll down here. Oh, that's a longie. And then you would, where's my business owner comments? They're hiding on me. Oh, up here. Okay, so if I were to leave a comment, I would simply click on Leave Comment, and I'd give a comment here and then submit it. And by doing that, it would bring it back up to the top. Now, I'm not going to comment because I don't have time to read it while we're doing the webinar. But if I did that, then it would bump it back up to the top, the same thing it did by commenting on a wall post. Okay, so you definitely want to do that. And when you engage in IBO spirit, then other members will reciprocate and do the same for you. So it's all about participating. Okay, so keep that in, not in the back of your mind, but kind of in the front of your mind when you're using the platform. And the good news too is that this participation on a platform is doing things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis to move your business forward, like by writing press releases and creating IBO URLs, posting on the wall, engaging in social media, all of that. So it's just participating, and that's the secret to being successful. The more you participate, the more chance you'll be to be selected, the more chances you'll get selected as featured member of the day, because it's all based on participation, okay? It's not a committee that chooses you as featured member of the day. You have to maintain at least 5 stars, and you have to participate a lot, not just post on the wall and call it a day one time. You've got to really, really, really participate, post on the wall, comment on press releases, comment on wall posts, comment on videos. You just have to really, 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 really work hard to become featured member of the day. And there's lots of perks with being featured member of the day, because you get your picture up here on the dashboard, and you also get it on the main IBO Social Hub. Okay, so let me go over just a few more of these because we are running out of time. Imagine that. My Associates is the area where you get information on your associates that you have here at IBOtoolbox. Incidentally, Facebook calls them friends. IBOtoolbox calls them associates. My advertising is where you set up your listing ads and your banner ads. Credit Center is where you can redeem credits. You can learn how to earn free credits. You can purchase credits. You can get your credit history. You can also become part of Club IBO, which is a subscription base where you get credits every Monday with a credit code coupon that you're going to redeem. And while we're talking about credit code coupons, every day you want to redeem the daily bonus credit code, and simply have to copy daily the dash or the hyphen and the numbers and letters after that. Click on redeem here, and it will take you to the area that you need to paste in this credit code. Okay, again, the whole code here. Your IBO search is where you can search for other members. You can search by businesses, business name, you can search by members, you can search by join date, you can search by geographic location, you can search by all kinds of things. Help desk, let's go there now. This is what I had mentioned earlier. There's a knowledge base, the how-to videos, community forums. You can submit a ticket, or you can search for something and get instant results. In the knowledge base, you'll also get the link for the recorded webinars, and some updates and some other things. So you definitely want to check that out. The other way that you can get help at IBOtoolbox is by clicking on this Help tab on the left-hand side. By clicking on the Help tab, it brings up the opportunity to do a ticket. You want to put your email in as the requester, the subject, whatever that might be. You can put something in here in the box. You can attach a file if you need to, or take a screenshot if you'd like. Put your username in here, and then you select the platform that you have the question or the issue with. And usually when you put something in the subject line, it might populate over here. You might not even have to submit that ticket. So definitely give that a try before you submit the ticket. The other way that you can get help at IBOtoolbox is you can go down to the section assistance area. Within each internal page of IBOtoolbox, there is a section assistance area that's located at the bottom right-hand side of the page. So, for instance, we're on the wall, so you could click on this link here, and it's a video on how to comment on a wall post. All the videos are really short, simple, click here, do this, you're done type of help, so that you can watch the video right there and get the help that you need. Again, they're on each internal page of IBOtoolbox. And not to mention all the very, very, very helpful members here at IBOtoolbox. So you definitely take advantage of that. They're all willing to help you, or if they can't help you, they can lead you in the right direction. And if you just attend enough of these webinars and watch the videos, you'll get all the help you can need, or all the help you could possibly need, and probably more, right? Okay. Your profile, will come back to that. Edit account is where you can change your password and do some other things. IBOtoolbox apps, this is where you write your press releases or publish them out. Set up your IBO URL and .NET aliases. Your referral links, this is where you get all your links to promote IBOtoolbox. There's text invite links. There is, let's see, IBO Associator, widgets and stuff that you can put on your web pages or blogs. There's the dynamic email signature. There's all kinds of stuff. So definitely take advantage of that. All right, so we want to go back to the dashboard here. And let's see. IBO banners, we went there. We went to the newsletter. IBOTube is similar to YouTube, but it's powered by IBO. Definitely check that out. You can upload your videos there and audios. And IBO Gigs is similar to Fiverr. Again, it's powered by IBO. It's a micro job site. IBO Exchange is IBOtoolbox's social media traffic exchange. Definitely want to check that out. Okay, so let's go and get your profile set up real quick, and so that you can, if you're brand new, you can get that taken care of. And again, it's all about participating, so you definitely want to get your profile set up, okay? Definitely when we go over and we break down the profile, you're going to see why you want to do that. You really only have to complete 3 basic steps. But I would not stop there, but you just need the 3 steps to earn your first star and your 500 advertising credits. So step 1 is basic information, your name. If you gave IBOtoolbox a business name when you signed up, now is the time to change that back to your name. Why? This is a social network. There's plenty of opportunities to put your business name. We want to address you on the wall or converse with you using your name. If we were to meet in person, I would introduce myself as Kris Karafotas. So definitely put your name in there. Your geographic location, your phone, your Skype ID, if that's how you want to be contacted. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox needed your email so that they could send a link to activate your IBOtoolbox account when you signed up for IBOtoolbox. IBOTube channel, once you've signed up for a free or registered for a free account, you definitely want to come back and put your user URL in here. So it'll look like this, except for your username will be in here. You can click here to sign up for a free account or register, your IBOtoolbox logins will not work. The same thing with IBO Gig Store, and then click on Save. Step 2 is you want to upload a profile image. You want to use a real picture of yourself, not a logo or product image. Again, there's plenty of opportunity for that. Use a real picture of you. If we were to meet in person, we'd see your smiling face. This is no different. So put a nice picture of yourself in there. And then step 3 is your business information. Okay, so go ahead and do mine for IBO banners and put in, what I did was I put in my business name there, my title, the link to the business opportunity and the product. Since I'm not really promoting a business opportunity, what I did was I put the main link in for IBObanners.com. And for the product, I went and created an IBOURL.net alias, and I named it IBO Banners. So you can definitely do the same thing. Then just put in a short business description write-up in the box and click on Save. At any time you can edit or delete your information. And then that's it. So once you've completed steps 1 through 3, you want to make sure that you return to the dashboard. Do not close out the tab and do not log out, because your advertising, your 500 advertising credits will not be transferred over to you until you return to the dashboard. Returning to the dashboard is kind of telling IBOtoolbox that you've completed the activity. So that's how it registers. So you need to return to the dashboard. But there are steps 4 through 9. I just want to go over those real quickly because I want to make sure that after you see your profile, how valuable it is to complete steps 4 through 9. Step 4 is adding a contributor badge. You get this nice little badge. You get identified on your wall post as an IBOtoolbox contributor. It's by purchasing credits. You earn double for certain activities, double credits, and there's other reasons why you might want to consider becoming a contributor. Your customization for your IBO social front page, there's a design editor that you can use, and there's also the HTML editor. And that looks like that. So the sky is the limit. You can pull in a whole web page. And again, if you need help with a banner or you need help with this customization, I would welcome the opportunity to help you promote your business. And then just click on Save. And then step 6 is your business backlinks. Pretty self-explanatory. 7 is adding your other social networks. Make sure that the first Facebook page that you add is your fan page or like page. You want to do that because on your profile, if you add a personal page as the first Facebook page that you add, you won't get this nice little widget as if you would have added a fan or a like page that's visible, automatically visible on your profile. So make sure that's a fan page or widget. You can absolutely add a personal page. Just make sure that the first Facebook page is your fan or like page. And then step 8 is your business videos. This is where you upload videos to your profile. And step 9 is adding or monetizing your IBO social profile with Google AdSense. So let's go to the profile, and to get to your profile, you are simply going to click on this link underneath my IBO social profile. That's your profile. So we'll go ahead and click there. And you see you've got your picture, your name, your geographic location, your stars, your likes, your comments are all visible, your badges. The date that you joined IBO is here. In my case, the date that I set up the IBO trainer. If I wanted my phone number visible, that would be here, as well as my Skype ID. Since I created an IBOtube channel, I get this nice little widget. If you click on that, it's going to take you to, or your visitor to, your IBOtube channel. You've got your IBOtoolbox Associator widget. It knows that it's my account. You can associate with other members on the fly using this, or if your visitor was not a member of IBOtoolbox, this clever little widget would know that, and it would say sign up for a free IBOtoolbox account, giving you a referral, and you get that information under the My Leads section at IBOtoolbox. you can access that there. Then you've got your social media sharing section. You've got your business links here. You have your visitor information, your Facebook feed, and this is for my my fan page for my BizOp banners. So I get this nice little widget here. And then a link to your RSS feeds for your press releases and wall posts. Your associates listing here. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom. The links for my other social networks are here. The Facebook comments. The wall posts or community comments go in this area. My IBO social customization area. And the banner area. This is really important, you guys. If you get nothing else from this webinar, make sure that you have your own banner running on your page. Not only do you not want to give up your own traffic to somebody else's banner, but every link, every advertisement at IBOtoolbox has 2 links. One to the target website, meaning that if we were to click on this, this would take you to my website. Okay? The other link is to the advertiser's IBO social profile page. So since that's my banner, we click on this, it takes you to my IBO social profile page. So 2 important links that you want to have showing on your page. So make sure it's your own banner and you'll be covered. You've got the menu bar up here. Home is where we're at now. Businesses gives you a nice professional listing of your businesses. Press releases the same. Quick access to your press releases. Videos as well, quick access. Learn more. Your visitor could put their information here to learn more. Again, it becomes a lead for you under the My Lead section at IBOtoolbox. And yes, that means that you can use this platform to build your list. So very, very cool thing to do, all for free. And there's a search. Every member has their own branded search engine where you can either give out your link here, or when visitors arrive on this page, they can put something in and they can search for whatever they want. And I put in press releases, all the press releases that I've written here. And then we've got a link to the main IBO Social Hub. Okay, so here is why, remember when I said earlier in the webinar that 96% of the daily traffic is non-member traffic? Well, this is how they're seeing you, you guys. So we've got our featured member of the day, her information, a link to her profile. We could check it out. Up top here, we've got a menu bar. Here we've got an area to run a banner, and whoever has this banner running has the wrong links set up. So you definitely want to check that out under your My Advertising section. Make sure that you preview your banners before, or your listing ads, to make sure that they're displayed properly. You don't want to waste credits, okay? This does nothing for anyone except for wasting your credits. So make sure you've got everything set up properly. You've got the links to the 10 most recent press releases that were published on the platform. You have your featured member listing or listing ads. You've got the 10 most recent videos that were published. And then you've got the recent social activities. So if we were to go, let me refresh this. If we were to go to the wall, and I clicked on dashboard, this is what you would see here. Okay, so kind of get that visual here, and then we're going to go back over here, and it's the same thing. Okay, so again, this is the outside looking in on this. So they could click on somebody's name and go to their profile. Okay, or they could click, whoops, I meant to go back. Sorry about that. Or they could click on their press release and read their press release. Maybe they were intrigued by the title of the press release. So there's lots of things that they can do here. So that's why, again, it's so very, very important. The more you participate on this platform, obviously, the more your stuff is going to be all over the place. So you definitely want to do that. Write the 2 press releases a day. Write have your banner ads running all over the place. Have your listing ads going. Post on the wall. Be super duper active. You definitely want to do that, okay? And if you do that, you'll become wildly successful not only on the platform but in your business as well, because remember, everything you do gets indexed on this platform in the search engine. So definitely take my advice and just participate. Just like anything else, you guys, you have to be consistent and you have to just do it, right? Nothing comes easy, okay? So just do it. Do it for a month, and then I know you're going to be amazed at the results you're going to get. Okay, so it's time to wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. The power in the IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. The more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. Hopefully you are seeing how powerful this platform really is. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform, relies 100% on its happy members to support them by purchasing credits to run additional advertising on IBO. The minimum credit purchase is only $10. Certainly we have at least $10 to put behind your business. The results are amazing. More exposure for your business, more exposure for you and branding. Remember to visit the sponsors as well as review fellow IBOtoolbox member advertising. And remember, if you're a contributor, meaning that you purchase credits, you get that contributor badge and you earn double for certain IBO activities. So let's go to the Credit Center and click here, and let me give you the code. The code for today, we're going to click on Redeem Coupon, and that's where you would go with the daily, any credit coupons. This is where you're going to go. Okay, so you get to redeem credit coupons here. In the box, today's credit coupon is Get All In. All one word, GETALLIN. Click on Redeem. It's telling me to visit a few ads on IBOTube. We'll go there real quick. I'll click on an ad and go back and click on Redeem. Okay, 200 credits were added. I'll have the link up for Saturday's webinar. Remember to invite guests, you guys, and invite your team. Let me show them how powerful this platform really can be. Okay, have a great Wednesday. Go IBO. I'll have a link up here in about 5 minutes for Saturday's webinar.